Radio. Homegrown Radio. Real 92.
All right, we back at it. Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head.
West Coast.
Got Mr. LA up in the house, man.
already
RJ
know.
is back, the homegrown homie, man.
You already know.
I love seeing you elevate each time. Every time we have these conversations, man, it's just on to
Another
the next.
million in the bank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you upgraded the saying at this point, man, on God.
Yeah.
On God. So I feel like on God is like an extension or even an upgraded version of On My Mama. It's like you kind of stamping that, how you feeling, man. So
Yeah.
tell us about the album, when it's coming out, and, you know, why you chose it to name it that. And you just kind of started off with that, bro.
Shit. I named it On God because, you know what I'm saying, I've been had that name in my head like for a minute. Like, but you know, it's just what we be saying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we say that a lot. It's global now.
Yeah.
At least countrywide. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? And like everybody be saying that shit. So I was just like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it there. And then it also means something. It's not just nothing like, oh, it's not only a phrase.
Right.
You feel me? It's more so like it's testament. You feel me? And I feel like it being my first album, fans want to know. You know how we've been talking about this, like getting in detail, and the fans want to know who you is and what's going on and stuff like that. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I named it On God. It's like my testament. And that's why the first single, which was Apartment, that's why we dropped that as the first single, because it's a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a story to everything. Like, it gets you more depth on my upbringing. You know what I mean? And like, I like that record. Speaking of Apartment, I like that shit because, you know, people across the world can have lived in apartments. You know what I'm saying?
Resonates.
It resonates like a mug. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why we chose that one to really drop it, because it's telling a story. I was about 3 years old when I met Luda, not Chris. Luke Kane come and kick it with a troop. And I'm barring it, too, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I think that was tight.
I think through the process of me being around, you putting together this album, you made it really, really obvious, like you wanted to tell your story.
Yeah, facts.
Because you felt like you say, you had never got a chance to tell your story. People only got pieces of you. You know, RJ turned up. RJ was in the streets. RJ was hustling, you know, doing this, doing that. Why do you think on this album specifically it's important for you to tell your story, as opposed to like the other projects that was mixtapes or whatever?
That's the first album.
Debut album.
Debut album. You know, I always wanted to put more into my debut album. Facts. You know, I always wanted to put that shit and make sure that shit was like official. Like I save shit for that, like energy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just knew my first album was gonna be special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just had to, you know what I mean?
Does it feel that way? Does it feel like the debut album? Because I mean, I'm assuming, and I know from the past projects you put into it as a regular album. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel like a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So
off top, like all my projects was like, you know, it'd be original music,
right?
And you know, the Mr. LA project, it was pushed like an album.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the album push, but it wasn't like an album.
Got you.
You feel me? They be like, what's the difference between an album and just a project? Shit, I don't know. That's weird. I just know that wasn't an album.
Right.
You feel me? This is my debut album. So, you feel me? I always kind of knew this shit was going to be like special. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as like this project, I want to say, like, I can't really say I took a year to make it because I done made like 5 albums within that year.
Yeah. Hella songs.
Yeah.
Head no. Head came to the studio and picked shit out like, where this one at?
Right.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I done made, like, you feel me? So, but I feel like being off the scene helped me see the game more. You know what I mean?
I remember me having a conversation with Lambs about you dropping this project and why it was so important to get it out right now, right?
Yeah.
And from your perspective, it was more or less like what we didn't understand being around for the process is you haven't dropped a project in 2 years, and that's a long time, like especially for you. But what I'm saying from my perspective, it never seemed like that long.
Didn't feel like that
at all. Yeah. It didn't feel like 2 years at all.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think though, the music I make is classic music.
Right.
I make timeless music. I thrive on that. You know what I mean? Like making timeless music. So you feel me? You still listening to I caught I be catching you on the gram like he be banging old shit.
Like
you
it's
know
the
what
new
I'm saying?
shit, right?
Like it's
right,
the new
right.
shit. So you feel me? And be like, and he attack me like, bro, this shit hard.
Yeah.
So it's like it still gives you that feeling like I'm still right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm still right there. Still feel like I'm still putting it out, but you know, I'm just really holding back. But I don't know. It was just really just, you feel me? I feel like we felt like we had to just come with it on this one. You know what I'm saying? We felt like we had to come with it on this one because, like you said, I've been gone for a minute as far as like on the scene and, you know what I'm saying, the rap scene and all that. But then, you know what it was too? Dropping like certain songs, like the Stop It record.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Stuff like that. That was booming. So it kind of make it seem like I still been out. But I'm really just, you know what I'm saying, sprinkling the game.
You working with Joe? I remember talking to Joe Moses, and he was telling me, he's like, bro, me and RJ, shout out to Joe. He was like, yo, this is what we pushing. This Stop It record is going up in the streets. This is something that like we working together.
Yeah.
How did y'all end up coming together? Because I know y'all got hella records anyway, but how did y'all end up coming together and working on some shit?
We was just, you know, it's the homie, so we was just like, we need to do something. We need to get it done, and we did it. And then it was just like, all right, for sure, what we gonna call it? Then it was like, you know what I'm saying? We just was working. I feel like it was at a point in time where, you know what I'm saying, like probably me and him wasn't even speaking.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Not on no enemy beef and shit, but just like wasn't speaking. And by us not speaking, like the streets would be like, what's up with them? Like, you know, why? What's going on? You feel me? Are they beefing or something? Like, nah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, we was just like, you know what? We gonna put it in their face that, you know what I'm saying, I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me.
No issues.
There ain't no issues, nothing. Like, you feel me? Even if it never was, but you know how streets would be a cook up something that ain't even there.
Absolutely.
Like, well, nobody even thinking about that. You feel me? But we was just like, you know, we so street. You feel me? We just like, you know, we gonna show people like, when you step out, I step out, I step out. You, same thing, like where we at? You know what I mean? It's like a campaign together type shit. And then we did that. You feel me? And we was just like, you know what? We need to, you know what I'm saying? You know, drop this motherfucker. We dropped the single. We was supposed to drop the album, but you know how shit go.
Right.
And then, so we just got like an album waiting.
It's in the cut.
In the cut, man. We just got that motherfucker in the cut posted. And it's like, shit, we got hella songs. Joe got hella songs. We both got hella songs. We just worked. When we made that project, nigga, we made that project like fast as a mama. Like we just jumped in there and was doing it. Sometimes like he was having the baby was on the way, so and he was tired a lot, so he'd come to on me. I had the little sofa in the studio. He'll pull up and just go to sleep.
Resting place.
Oh man, everything be waking up, try to wake him up. It's a wrap, but he'll get up and then he'll do his shit, and then you feel me, and then I'll probably knock out. I'll wake up, do my shit. Like we like lived in that motherfucker type shit.
Is it a distraction when you have different things going on at one time? Like obviously you working on the album or you got this project in the works, and then you and Joe getting there and knock out a whole project. So for you, do you have to kind of turn off and turn on? Or is it just for you just linear making music, just boom, 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 and we'll just figure out where this gets placed later on?
I think so. I think it was just going with the flow. I think if it don't work, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna go with it. If it do work, we running with it. You know, but initially was the album. Of course you're gonna go with your own shit first. You feel me? And then in the midst, that's what that just popped up. We need to do some shit. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, I'm already working.
We in here, might as well, yeah.
And Joe had pulled up to do the song. It's a record that's on my album that called LA Shit. He had pulled up and you know what I'm saying, and did the record. And from that song is when we just started like
doing records,
going crazy. You feel me? And then we just like, oh damn, we need a hit. That's what that nigga said. Right. We need a hit. Like everybody was saying that we need one of those singles. We need a single. Then we did the record. Mustard played the beat. First Mustard gave us like the D League beats and shit. I mean the G League beats. You feel me? He gave us those, and feel me, but not probably not intentionally. He just gave us a pack
just to get you to go.
So you know me, I'm gassing anything in my way. You feel me? Anything touch my plate.
G League beats, D League beats, whatever.
I'm snacking. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
But feel me? What's the name had came out? What's the Big Bang?
Okay.
And, you know, WAP like, nah, man, we need one of these.
We need a,
So we go downstairs. Mustard, you know, we tell Mustard cook up the beat. Boom, we take that beat. I think originally I jumped on that shit immediately. He jumped on did like 8 bars. I did like 32 bars.
just because.
Yeah, like no
it.
cat. He like, nah, nigga, we need a single.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you trying to win a rap Olympics and shit. But that's just me though. Right. That's just how I am. Like, I just rap. You feel me? Like, it's in my head. Like, I can cook up anything. I can make out of any scenario. I can chef it up. You feel me? I'm a master. You know what I mean? I'm a master at the art. I do it like with ease. Yeah. You know, and I love it. So it's like when I'm in there, it's like, oh, I'm home. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I do. But eventually we took the beat back. You know what I'm saying? Took the beat back to the room, did our thing.
Well, whose call was it that y'all was gonna go back and forth? Like, who decided? Because it was like, it reminded me of Two of America's Most Wanted.
I think we was just
with Pac and,
we were just feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And we just did it. And like he'd do his shit, and then I just slide in there. You feel me? And to make a song like that kind of was like easy though. Yeah. I don't want to say like. You feel me? I don't want to take away from the hard work that we put in. Right. You know what I mean? But that was easy.
Yeah, it's easy for you. I know.
That Stop It was easy as a motherfucker. You feel me? And I was just like, he was like, yeah, we need something like. And I'm like, okay, boom. You feel me? Let me go in there and say this shit.
Knock that out, yeah.
So the going back and forth was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let's just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? We just be having fun. We just have fun with that record right there.
One of my favorite songs, obviously, you know, is Time.
That shit hard.
That shit is so.
Bruh.
Like,
Stop Playing Hell was off that song. He was off the hook and all that shit.
He wasn't fucking with it.
No cap. This nigga Playing was not fucking with it.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he know I like another song. I don't know if we can talk about this other song, but he know I like another song better.
Better than
this is one of my
Time.
favorite songs because when you play me the Thug verse, right, I was like, oh shit,
I get it.
Because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
So did you hear the whole song in its entirety first?
I was ready for the whole shit.
No, first
but
I heard the beat with the hook on there.
Okay.
Right.
It was the hook first.
Got you.
So
and he was like, "This beat hard."
The beat is hard.
The beat hard.
That's what he did.
No, on some real shit.
You know,
he'll let you know straight up. Straight up.
And I respect it. Though. At the end of the day, I respect it.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, this is why I brought this up, because this is why, like you said, the reason why I brought this up is because you said the other one was easy for you. Nobody ever sees your vision, me included.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll tell me some shit, and I'll be like, nah, I don't see it. Like, I don't agree.
Yeah.
Or I disagree. Or I think we should do this. I think you should do that. Right? So this is one of my favorite songs on the project because you had a vision for it, and then you executed the vision, and then I got it afterwards.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not because the song, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that the song is my favorite song on the project. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's one of my favorite songs because I didn't even get it. It's like when you drive past a construction site and it should be fucked up. And you're like, man, this shit is
3 weeks later when you see that motherfucker up, you're like,
it's a high rise and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm never good at that. I always gotta hear the finished product. You know what I'm saying? So that's also why I wanted to bring that up, because shit like the other song was easy for you, but then when you constructing, like you said, you a master at at how you trying to build your shit out and it come together. Do you feel like that often? Like, cause I think like for you, I see a lot of shit that you'll do and nobody understands it, right? Until it's all the way done. Is that something that's just unique to me, or you get that a lot from other people?
Yeah, I think I get that a lot. I get that a lot all the time. Motherfuckers don't understand a lot of shit I be doing.
Because I didn't get it.
Oh God, because I'm like a unique visionary though. You know what I mean? Like, I got a vision. I got my own vision on how I want things and how I want to see it. But I also take advice.
You do.
You know what I mean? So like, I see something because I know it takes a team to build. Period. You feel me? Build a nation, a building. You feel me? It takes a team. You know what I mean? So I take advice, but I know I got a vision though, right? So I cook up some shit, boom, 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 and then I let people, like, you know, get a feel of it, and then other times, like, I take their energy. You feel me? Who's in the room? I take their energy and splash it on there. You feel me? And take what, like, if we in the studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll catch a whole different vibe probably than I would. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm so unique that I can catch your vibe. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got it.
And I can relay that on the track. I don't know where I get it from.
That's super interesting too. So if
had been in the studio
plenty of times,
and not only that, like you could say one word, right? You could say something, and I could take that and make a whole fucking mountain out of that shit.
Now, if somebody's energy is off, is that something where you get them out, or is this kind of like you relay that message to somebody, or you just kind of like, it's not meant right now at this time?
It depends. Sometimes it depends on what I'm working on. You feel me? Like sometimes the imbalance works.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it do. Like sometimes you ever like, okay, like songs like that I'm talking about my girl, right? Mm-hmm. That's like comfortable and shit like that, or whatever, like value or something like that. It's like we arguing or something. That's an imbalance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to take that and flip that and make magic out of it.
Got you.
It just depends on the move.
No, it makes sense.
Time,
it makes sense. And I think that pushes you to be in a zone that you wouldn't probably normally be in, and then obviously execute that and put something different on the record. So I mean, and the end part of that, the listener can relate to that shit.
Fact.
Whether you're going through some shit or whatever the case may be, they can that resonates with them as well. What I want to know is though, on time, you say I can't give 6 minutes to a family time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because being always on the grind, are you saying that you can't give time to your family, or it's like you can't give time to everybody else because of family?
It's both. It's all that. It's all that. It's all that in there. That's why I put it like that.
Yeah.
And when I made that, I was actually in Vegas. When I made that shit, like I was on the go.
Away from the family.
On the way from the family. Facts. All the time. Like just we gotta go. Feel me? Just got all right for sure. We out. You know what I mean? And it's like you don't have the time. You might not have time for your family because you got to go, you know what I'm saying, make, you know what I'm saying, the bread, you know what I mean, make the butter and all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get the biscuits and all that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You got to go get the, you know what I mean, put food on the table.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, you might not have, you know what I mean, the energy for, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, all the, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit or everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm too busy on my grind.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm on my shit right now, so I don't have no time for nothing else. You feel me? It's just like, it's both. It's all that.
Do you think that gets easier? Speaking of fatherhood, do you think that gets easier over time? Because you got two, right?
Yeah, I got two. I don't think so. I think it's going to get harder.
Right,
I think it's going to get harder. I think it's going to, like right now, I got a little bit of time, right? But and eventually, everything going to pick up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So eventually, everything going to pick up. Festivals. You feel me? I know for sure I'm going to be doing European tours and shit like that. You feel me? Speaking that into the world.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? European, countrywide tours. I know for sure that's going to happen. How you can't take your kids everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? Kids can't go to these after parties and shit like that. Yeah. You feel me? It's what I choose to do. You feel me? It's my occupation. So I got to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Put time and energy to making the money for my kids. Because I want my kids to have the opportunities that I didn't have.
Right.
You know what I mean? All that shit.
I'm sure they not now, but I'm sure they get that the family in the whole sense. Yeah. They understand that you're doing this and you're working for them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And doing all this shit.
And it's not even just for my immediate family. I'm really working like I feel like I always wanted to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people around me wasn't satisfied with, you know what I'm saying, their position in life.
What you mean?
Like, people not satisfied. They're not satisfied, like, financially.
Got you.
You know, so, you know, they want opportunities. They want more opportunities. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm the gateway to that. I feel like I'm the higher I get, more people around me could, you know, have more opportunities.
How do you navigate?
People have jobs because of me.
Right. And that's a beautiful thing in itself. But how do you then cut off the people that are or turn into leeches?
I mean, you gotta judge that. I don't think if people working, they're not being a leech.
Gotcha.
If they got a job, they're not a leech. This is what they do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if Bobby was a cameraman all the time around me, like, right?
Yeah.
That's a job.
He's doing something.
It's doing
contributing
something.
to the brand.
Me? Yeah. Or security. You know what I mean? The homie, like, you feel me? It's a job.
You employ people.
You feel me? Employ people, managers. You know what I mean? All the PRs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a job. You're giving people jobs around you. And you feel me? The harder I work, the more I grind, the more people around me would be more, like, at least a little bit more satisfied with, you know what I'm saying, their position in life. Because a lot of people work for people that's pertaining to a career that they never want to be even involved in.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, you love what you do, right?
Absolutely.
Like, there's a lot of people that don't.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That don't love what
get
they
that
do.
shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's like people that work. Some people work jobs like Subway or something. Or some people like got good jobs and they not doing what they want to do.
Not happy, yeah.
This is a fun environment most of the times, depending on the situation. You know what I mean? They're able to do something they love to do and have fun doing it and get paid doing it. You feel me? And blossom and build a whole career off of, you know what I mean, this whole little, you know, situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like the harder I work, the more I grind, more people around me would be able to feed their people and so forth and so on.
Progression.
Look at progression. Look at people like Future and Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody around them be eating.
Right.
You feel me? Or let's say Chuck, let's say Game, let's say YG. Everybody around them, like, they got opportunity to eat and bubble. Feel me?
Based off of what they're doing.
Based off of what they doing. And it's like, the harder they work, the more they shine, the more people around them get to, you know what I'm saying, get to eat.
The last time we got RJ, it was The Ghetto, right? Collab project with Mustard.
Yeah.
That was 2017 on a major label, whatnot. Me personally, I'm gonna just say this, that I felt like that project didn't get its just due. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that project was dope. I felt like Mr. LA didn't get his just due too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's my shit anyway. But
yeah.
What are your thoughts on, like, versus doing your own thing versus the major label? Like, how's that transition working out for you?
I mean, sometimes the problem with that is you be at the bottom of the food chain. No matter how great you think your artist is, they might be at the bottom of the food chain. You know what I mean? So there's not enough attention, enough energy put, you know what I'm saying, into this artist to fertilize them and make them grow and blossom. You know what I mean? All artists need to be fertilized. Facts. You feel me? Now, when you're doing it on your own, fertilizing yourself, you're not dependent on nothing else. You know what I mean? If anybody drop the ball, it's you.
Yeah.
So you able to dictate, you know what I'm saying, your future more. You know what I mean? And guide into a better direction. I feel like, me personally, especially after being in the game, being signed, you know what I'm saying, to like a major label, like, and learning the game and shit like that. Yeah. You feel me? You're able to, like, understand the ins and outs more, and you're like, okay, you know what to do and know what not to do.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, you know, I got Lambs. You feel me? Lambs know the game, like, he's studying the game and all that, you know, and you know how to know what to do and what not to do. So, and you got my best interest too. You feel me? You gotta have somebody that has your best interest all the time, hands up, hands down. You feel me? But I feel like right now it's like the pressure is what kind of keeps you like on your toes.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's like I always been that way. Always been like, you know, it's time to do homework. I'll do the shit last minute type shit.
Right.
It's the pressure.
Procrastination.
Finish this shit by 5 a.m.
Yeah, but it's the pressure though.
Yeah.
It's not even like nothing else but the pressure. Like I thrive on pressure. You feel me? Like
you gotta be in a corner. Like,
yeah, kinda. Okay. You feel me? And I learned that. So now I use that to the best of my ability. Like now I do shit earlier now though. I don't procrastinate the pressure. I don't wait to be for, you feel me?
Be against the wall, yeah.
Yeah, like
you give it the same effort, but just a little earlier.
I kind of put myself.
Oh, you just lean against the wall instead of being pushed.
Exactly.
Got you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the motor right now. That's the method. Like I put myself in the corner, or like box myself in, so I can push it and I can have that energy to push and keep going and thrive. Like it's my last. You know, it ain't no tomorrow. You know what I mean? I push like we're gonna do everything today. Like it ain't no tomorrow type shit. Like, and then Lambs would be like, oh, you need to do this. It'd tell me like 2 weeks ahead of time. I'll be like, all right, for sure. So I'm working on it all the time, all day, like every day, raps and you feel me, and songs and shit. We need a verse for this. Okay, I'm already in my head working on the verse. So when we pull up, I'm already doing the verse instead of just being in the studio waiting to catch a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm already going because you even as a rapper, like you could take shit from people's from daily life. You know what I mean? The walks of life. You could take that shit and put that all into the raps. That's why my flows and my raps are alive. They sound like they living.
Absolutely.
They don't sound like
absolutely.
you know what I mean? It sound dead. It just sound like they living, and it's like it's lit. You know what I mean? It's going like and it's flowing just like that because I'm taking it from life. You know what I mean?
Whose decision was it? It was your decision to go do your own thing as far as independently, or was it like a team thing? Was it like a meeting? Like, how walk us through that?
I feel like it was just time. You know what I mean? I feel like it was just time. As a man, that's what anybody who you know what I'm saying would want to see what the see what the water's like. You know what I mean? And then it's just I want to just put more time into myself, like type shit. You know what I mean? It was time. Like I learned a lot from Mustard and YG though. Gang, I learned so much. Like me and Lemmy would learn like the game. Like I know the game, like the streets. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit back of my hand. But the industry is a whole different animal.
It's different.
It's a way different animal. And YG and Mustard, they allowed me to understand the beast. You feel me?
Yeah.
Without getting cut too deep. You feel me? It was like lovely, like I owe a lot to them. On God.
A lot of people get caught up in, like you said, not really understanding the industry, but not at the same time not wanting to learn it.
Yeah.
You, why did you take that other route and say, no, fuck that. I don't want to shut it out. I know it's a different beast. It's completely different than maybe I am as a person, but let me understand the ins and outs and figure this shit out.
Yeah, because I know that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And if it's something I'm going to do, I'm going to understand it. Like if I was selling drugs, right? I'm going to want to know it in and out.
Everything.
You feel me? Ins and out. I want to know what I'm probably going to experience the pen or everything. You feel me? I'm going to dabble and rub shoulders with some police because you got to have them on the payroll. I'm going to know the ins and outs of everything I do. If I'm going to run a corporation, I'm going to know the ins and outs. If I want to build hotels, feel me?
Every single thing about it.
I want to know it from ground up, you know? And that's what it's about. So I wanted to get in the game and learn it instead of just being another regular artist. That's why I never got mad when things didn't go right. You know what I mean? Didn't go the way I wanted them to, or I expected them to go. Because I know, like, if you depend on somebody, you can't be mad at them if they don't come through.
West Coast.
That's a bar. That's a fucking bar right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not no shot or nothing
at
like
all,
that.
At all.
It's not, because it's like, you feel me? I was like I got a lot of shit. I got in the door like with open arms and shit too through Mustard and YG and shit. But like I'm talking about as far as like major labels.
Yeah.
They have like a list of artists that
A long list.
It's
a long
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That that they have to tend to because they are the ones making them money. You feel me? I got an artist like me, who everybody know, of course, and want to see me shine and everything. Fans can't wait for me to bubble. Like they really can't. But at the same time, I gotta wait.
It's a business.
It's a business. You feel me? So sometimes it'll be sometimes like it's not just me in general. In general, like you'll have, you know what I'm saying, an artist with a record or something, and you'll want them like, the artists that have a record and you want to get pushed, you got to get cleared and this and that and do it. But maybe the feature that you got the artist on, that you got the song with, maybe they got a single dropping.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And maybe they not gonna clear it right away because they want to make sure they artists
capitalize off their shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Me personally, like I'm not waiting. It's just the ball's on me. You feel me? I'm just dribbling. You feel me? And I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I get in the triple threat and shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we go on and on with the basketball coach, but I'm just saying that that's how it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It just is what it is. And that's why I never got mad at it.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, shit, all right, well, you know what? This is what I'm going to do next time. You feel me? And a lot of artists, that's why a lot of artists be so mad because they be like babies. You feel me? They don't understand it. You feel me? And they'll be like, they'll be hot, like, oh, fuck the label.
Right, right.
Why would I say fuck a label that just gave me all this money?
And they'll do it publicly, too.
Why would I say fuck the, that's weird to me. You feel me? I could have been masked a few times and slid to the internet like all these gay niggas do. No offense to the gay people. I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, nigga, I'm just saying though, like, nigga, I could have did that, but that's weak. Yeah. You feel me? Why would you do that? Like, why not understand the beast and work with the beast? You feel me? They have it's a system that you didn't create, so you can't change it. Right.
Unless you got your own, go do your own.
Or
if you
go do your own.
Yeah,
don't be mad. Like you get artists that be mad and be like, man, fuck the label and all this, and they be like, for what? Yeah. They just gave you all this money. You did the wrong thing with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like me personally, I'm just a boss. Yeah. So I understand things like a boss. You feel me? And I understand the methods. I'll be like, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do next time then. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And so I'm going to dribble this way. I can't run into that hole no more. Right. I'm going to come this way. You know what I'm saying?
Before you got into the mind state you in now, because obviously that takes a lot of thought and maturity and growth. Was there ever a time when you did feel like some kind of way?
Nah, I don't be feeling no way like that. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll get mad for 5 minutes and I'll be over it. I'll be over that shit. Or it'll be like, it'll be sometimes it'll like, even in beefs and shit, right? It'll be like other people perpetuating the situation. You don't even be tripping. Like, you don't wake up on no shit like that. Yeah. It just be, you'll look on the internet and everybody like, ooh.
Yeah. Antagonizing. Instigating.
Like, damn, bro, what's up? Like, I didn't even think about that today. Right. My daughter crying. You know,
I got real life shit going on.
Real shit going on. I ain't trying to deal with no internet shit. But you got other people like, man, y'all listen, this and that. And they be like, damn.
What's the craziest thing you've seen about yourself on the internet that don't make no sense to you?
I see a gang of crazy shit. What's the craziest shit? I don't know. What's the craziest shit you seen? I don't know.
You? I don't remember. I think I saw something about you being arrested, but I had just talked to you. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It'd be like all kind of shit. Like, it'd be all kind of shit, bro. Like, it'd be all kind of shit. Like, the streets are just, I mean, the internet would be like, they'll say anything. And then the most fucked up part about it is the people that believe it. And it'll be like, this person will believe it, and then this person got a crew in. So they crew will believe it, and then it just builds and grows and grows and grows, and it'd be like, say, you feel me? You know how the shit go. Yeah. You can slip on a pill and slip on a pill, and you be like, yeah, he got shot. Or you slip on a banana pill or something like that. Yeah, man, he got knocked out. I seen him on the ground.
Right.
He was leaking, like, man.
All kind of shit, bro. And it's just be like, I just look at it like, damn, I'm from a different era. I'm from a whole different era. But then it make me start thinking like, I wonder how Pac and them used to be when they used to hear the rumors.
Well, it was different because social media wasn't a thing.
But it was a lot of rumors.
It was rumors.
It wasn't. But the media it wasn't spreading.
It wasn't spread like that. It was spread through the word of mouth through the hood.
Through the hood. Yeah. That's what I mean though, because it's on a larger scale now. Yeah. Because
some will go out global, like
it'll go
fast.
global. Right. But I'm just thinking like, okay, how they used to feel when the nigga they walking in the streets and like, yeah, I heard such and such, such and such. You be like, damn, I be thinking like that, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They got through it. You know what I mean? So I know I can get through this shit, but I think we in a whole different. It's a whole different monster
Twitter
now.
They didn't have Instagram.
Hey, speaking of which, I do want to commend you. I want to give you props publicly because of like the Greedo situation. Yeah. Like, and I felt like, and we just had one of the homies up here, and I had to talk about it, and I was like, I don't know if you saw
that shit was history.
I was so upset that all of these outlets and all of these
You
radio.
feel what I'm saying?
People didn't say nothing about it. It was two things. It was the softball games that the Hoods was playing against each other, and then what you and Greedo did was historic. It had never been done before on that level ever, and I've never seen that before. And I felt like
shit I don't get shit like that.
I felt like I'm gonna just tell you from my POV. I'd be at work, I couldn't come, but what I saw in those, it was two shows, right? Yeah. It was the Observatory
back.
And the Novo show. What I saw is that so much bias towards LA because they always want to show the bullshit. They always want to show so and so tripping, they beefing with. But then y'all kept it on some music shit and did just a straight up battle, pretty much of records,
right?
And I felt like that didn't get the proper
because nobody died
coverage.
Yeah. Because nobody died.
Been hurt,
nobody died. Nobody went to jail. Nothing happened. It was peaceful. Yeah. You feel me? And we solved our issue. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, unless somebody die get hurt or anything, shoot out, anything. Oh, rapper RJ and Greedo, this one from this hood and this hood, and they blow it up, and then it's like, damn, you doing all this shit for all the negativity. It's like, damn, bro, promote the positive shit that's going on. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Like, why y'all not showing no light on what's going on? Like, we really making a difference out here. Mm-hmm. And y'all don't, and they like cut us off for that. Like, they don't give us enough credit for that. Like you said, they don't. And it be like, damn, bro, it's like, was we doing this shit for nothing? You know what I'm saying? But then I'll just snap out of it like, nah, it's people that understand it. You feel me? Yeah, but I'll be like, but then I look on the internet and be like, a gang of bullshit be like blown up. Yeah. Like weird, dumbass bullshit. Yeah. And they be like, why are y'all so why are y'all
sensationalizing that?
Tory Lanez charged $75,000 for a verse. Nigga, so?
Right.
Shit. Like, so what?
Let him get his bag.
Like, yeah, let him get his bag. Let him get his issue. Like, why are you so tight about that shit? Who, nigga? Okay. Yeah. All right. Next. Like, nigga, like, you feel me? Like kudos though. Like, you feel me? No hate though. I was tight that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get that bag though. I'm just saying it'll be a big issue.
No, right.
Nigga, that shit'll be all down your timeline. He'd be like, what?
I just thought that. I mean, when it went down, I went on. I called out a bunch of people on air: Hip Hop DX, Karen Civil, Fox, KTLA.
Man, tell them, man. Look, man. A lot of people.
Nobody covered it,
man. A lot of people was weird, bro.
Nobody covered it.
A lot of people was weird. I didn't tap into a few people, and you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Kind of damn near left a nigga on red and all that shit. But then when they see a nigga, it's all highs and handshakes and all that. But I ain't bitter. It's just like, don't be in my face like that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Don't be in my face on that fake shit. Like, I don't do that fake shit. Like, that shit be weird to me. Like, I don't like that shit. That's what I just don't like, the weird shit. Like, when you see me, all right, for sure. But nigga, when I holler at you, you feel me? You got some position of power, all right, for sure. And I holler at you like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's make something work or do this here, and you leave a nigga on red or some shit. It's like, bro, what's you? Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, you ain't nobody. You breathe the same air I do. I probably breathe better air than you anyway. Well, on God. But it should be like, but it'd be a lot of people though, and it'd be like, damn, people are just weird. You feel me? That's why my fans be so uptight about a lot of shit. They be like, man, damn, niggas don't give me that recognition. And I be like, shit, I feel you. You know what I mean? I said that in a song. I said, they say me being up next got a few birthdays. That's facts. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's facts. I said that in 2015. That's facts. Yeah. You feel me? Like it's like that. You feel me? But I be like, well, see, you can have a nigga like me. I tap into the fans. Fans would be like, damn, bro, like, that's crazy. I never had a celebrity or my favorite rapper just, you know what I'm saying, contact me, just hit me back like that. Feel me? I don't take nothing.
Nothing.
I think people don't realize how accessible that you can be and what that does to somebody. Like, the fact that you just reach out and say, hey, like, the fact that you're using your platform for the good, for the better. And it, like you said, it doesn't take any time out of your day to do that. Yeah. One thing I do want to address, too, is you using your platform for the greater good as well, man. And I forgot which video it was, but you had the Justice for Ryan shirt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Talk about that situation. And
that shit was terrible.
That's
horrible.
tragic.
What did it mean to you, and why is it important for you to make sure you get those messages out there?
Yeah, that's my neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my community. I'm no longer a hood nigga.
Mm.
I'm a community leader.
There you
like
go.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my community. It's a part of my community. You feel me? That I represent. And that was brutal. You feel me? For somebody that you just spoke to get gunned down like that. Our kids. No matter what he did.
Mm.
You have more position. You have more like, you know, you could just, you know what I'm saying? You could have stopped him, any kind of shot out the tires.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You could have did anything. And you just gunned the nigga down. No weapons found. You know what I'm saying? No nothing. Nobody shot back, nothing like that. It's like, damn. You feel me? Like, that kind of hurt. And it's not, and I don't have nothing, like, I'm not all the way against police, right?
Mm.
Because there's police out here that do their job, you feel me, the right way, and they make sure they protect and serve. You feel me? That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to protect and serve. You feel me? And it's police that do that. You know what I mean? I respect that as a man. But, like, when you got the ones that's, like, you know what I'm saying, got a hit out on niggas, and you feel me? We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't even, like, just, you know what I'm saying, walk to the homie, to the next door homie house without being harassed. That's kind of like an issue. You know what I'm saying? And like, at the end of the day too, it's like, niggas don't got shit.
Right.
Niggas don't, I'ma be real, niggas don't got shit, bro. Niggas don't got no money. Niggas ain't, it's not like niggas is, you feel me, just super D-boyed out. Niggas don't got no money.
Right.
Niggas, shit, a lot of these niggas hoods and shit don't even got guns like that. To be real, it is for sure, but it's like a lot of niggas is starving right now.
Nobody got no money.
Like, it's like not a lot of niggas is starving right now, bro. So when you starving and you got brutality, that's like a double negative. That's like it's like too much, bro. It's like, when are we gonna get a break to where we can just at least have an opportunity without distractions? You feel me? The distractions that's not even like feeding us. You feel me? There's distractions that's not even like, that's holding us back from being a great nation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you taking away our drive.
Yeah.
Feel me? From the nation. To be real,
absolutely.
I'm not on no Trump shit, but I'm just saying, like, we all right. I ain't on no we all the world shit either though. But it's just like let's be logical though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking away our drive and everything, you like pumping us dead. It's like that shit. You know, I kind of like that shit. Kind of like, it's kind of like fucked up to me. Feel me? So that's why I was just like, all that shit. I was like, well, let me just shine light. Let me just use my platform to shine light. And shout out Seti Mac too, because that nigga was like, he was like, he got the it could have been me shirts too.
Right.
That's where I got the shirt from. It was like, you know what I'm saying, one of his ideas to really like he put on a march, like everybody marched from the park all the way to the APs.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I don't know the APs is like the apartments where, you feel me, it's the apartments I represent. In the park, they marched from Athens Park all the way to the APs. Just peaceful, you feel me? Peaceful, not unity. Just unity, no riots and no nothing. And what I did was I brought the concert. So he brought the march and I brought the concert. So it was it was like two people coming together type shit.
And I think that's what you can do, and you doing it in your own way. Like, you're not.
Shout out Real, Lil No, and whoever else was a part of it. They gonna be mad at me like, why you didn't shout me out? You know what I'm saying?
I think the message,
all them niggas.
The message is bigger than that, and I think that was just dope. That, you know, for the people that didn't know the story, that was an introduction to the story as to what you know, who he was, his legacy, and I just think that's amazing that you did that,
bro. He like, it's like feel me, Ryan. Shout out Ryan, man. Rest in peace, man, and to his family too. You know, that's tragic. That's tragic. I don't feel like, me personally, a lot of people say that it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, but me personally, I don't feel like you should die young like that.
Me either.
that's not.
I don't believe in that.
I don't really believe in that. I feel like that's forced upon us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, my mouth is a prayer book, but that's just my thoughts. Like, I don't feel like you should die before your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids should be shot dead, shit like that.
It's terrible.
I don't feel like that's like, it is what it is. Okay, I understand that, but I don't think that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Do you think
You know
that
what I'm saying?
like stuff like obviously like with Nipsey, right? When
Yeah.
Nip passing and stuff like that, and
Rest
the way
in
he
peace.
went. I was trying to explain this to somebody who has white privilege, right?
Mhm.
And they were asking me like, well, why was he over there and this and that? And it's like, I think that people who are not from where we from don't really understand the way we are with our community. Like, you know what I'm saying? As
Yeah.
far as like, I still got family that live over there,
Yeah.
or I
You
still
expect
might
me to
have
do
my
just
baby
never
mama
to
might,
visit?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
it just, you never understand. So I was trying to explain to him. He was like, well, why don't you just watch out for danger? And I said, the problem is when you're not a part of the black community, especially in LA, you don't really understand. I'm not just watching out for the police like your boy was, you know what I'm saying, as far as what he had to go through. I'm not just watching out for the dudes that look like me, like what Nip had to go through. I'm also watching out for, you know, maybe somebody that's Latino, somebody that might be white. So I'm watching everybody.
Mhm.
I'm not watching just this one specific person.
Yeah.
Do you feel like what you just said earlier? I mean, what you just said right now, it made me think about like the trauma that we go through, as far as like how you said you shouldn't die young, but that should, people just chalk it up. Like, we so desensitized to the way it is. Like, oh, that's just the way it is. You think it's like trauma that we just kind of normalize now, or is it like we need counseling? Like, how do we?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think for sure motherfuckers need counseling on God, because I think it's just crazy. It drive you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta. I want to say minorities, right? Black people, black minorities, and we really gotta psych ourselves out to do everything.
Yep.
Like everything, we gotta psych ourselves out to keep going. When your homie, your best friend is shot, your daddy's is, you feel me, shot. Gotta psych ourselves out if we, you know what I'm saying, if we got mamas that's prostitutes or crackhead, strawberries, or, you know what I'm saying, we gotta psych ourselves out to keep going, right? So we gotta even like, but I don't want to make it seem like that that's all we have though, because my mama was, you feel me, she did her shit, but man, my mom was strong. My mom was strong. Like, she had 2 jobs. And you feel me? When my daddy died, you feel me? Holding down what she had to hold down. You feel me? My pops was there.
Yeah.
You feel me? He had his ups and downs. I seen that. You know what I mean? I seen that. But me seeing that, right, and seeing those lows, I gotta psych myself out to get past that.
Right.
You feel me? I gotta psych myself out to keep going when, you feel me, when I had those thoughts of me watching my daddy die. You feel me? Watching him take his last breath. Shit, like on them nights when it's just me. Feel me? I gotta psych myself out. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing. I gotta keep going because we still living, and you don't want to get just, you know what I mean, stopped, you know, and sunk in.
Yeah,
and
you get caught into that.
It's a lot of depression.
Yeah.
That causes depression. And if you think about it, like the distractions that's placed upon us and placed in our face, it's like, if you think about them too much, you'll be distracted. You'll be depressed.
It's like quicksand.
Facts. You feel me? So I feel like, to answer your question, I feel like, yeah, we gotta psych ourselves out to do a lot of shit. Like even I got a homie Melly, right? That nigga, he from the hood. He just went pro over in Germany, right? But he been shot. You feel me? He been locked. Like they tried to lock him up. You feel me? He went through you feel me, injuries, but he had to psych himself out every day, tell himself like it's nothing. You feel me? And keep going and keep pushing. Now he playing in Germany. Feel me? Eventually he gonna try to, you know, he play in the league.
Right.
Like, you feel me? So there's things like that we go through on a daily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On a daily, every day. So we really gotta always psych ourselves out to keep ourselves motivated to keep going and keep pressing, to keep pushing. And depending on how strong your mind is, shit, that could drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that's when we be like, it is what it is.
Right.
That's to answer your question. I say all that to say that. Like, that's when we be like, shit, it is what it is. We got to keep going.
Did you ever, because one of my, every time I DJ, I play Riding Around. Obviously, it's an LA classic. You know what I'm saying?
That was a classic. That was a classic video, classic song, everything. Like, and Nip had already did his verse.
Nip did his verse before.
Yeah, before I did mine. I came in and just closed it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why it flows so perfect.
Were
like
you
that.
able to get in with Nip before he passed at all, or did you?
Nah, me and Nip like every time I put up on Nip, we just talk.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we just chopped it up, and like I remember when I was coming out with Ami 03.
I remember that.
Yeah, like he wanted to market my shit.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, but like when he was when his business was when he was getting his business off the ground, I didn't have no time. I had my own deadline.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to put that out. You feel me? So we didn't get around to it, but we always chopped it up, and he always gave me game. Every time I talked to him, every time I seen him, bro, it was just like we just chop it up. It don't even be about music all the time.
Nah.
You feel me? You know how he is,
yeah.
and it just be like that, and it was always love, and you know what I'm saying. But I sent him a record, and he was like, yep, that's right up my alley. So like, I be thinking about that shit sometime, like too, like damn, what if we would have got to do? And I got a text, I got a DM too. It be fucking me up because he wanted me to come out for the what was it?
The what, a concert?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A concert, right? When he brought Roddy out, all that shit. But I had my own show.
Oh shit.
On God.
Got you.
And I'm like, damn. You feel me? I can't turn down the money.
Right.
You feel me? So he was like, I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta, you feel me? If I'm back in time, I got it. He was like, don't even trip next time.
Wow.
And I be like, fuck, bro. Like, I be looking at shit like that. I be like, damn, that's crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, his spirit is alive, though.
Oh, 100%.
You feel me? I think his spirit is still alive, and he should be, you know what I'm saying, putting his good deeds into this motherfucker, because like his spirit was so strong. Like, you ever just been around him, right?
Yeah.
And like, you start feeling better.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You feel me?
I was trying to describe that to somebody.
Like, I was mad one day. And I not mad, but I just was feeling the way one day. And then I ran into him and was just chopping it up and forgot. I was feeling the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at shit like that, and when he passed away, it's fucked up. But all the stories I started hearing about him, more and more stories I started hearing about him, it made me change my life, alter my life.
Wow.
God.
That's big.
Oh God, it made me alter my shit. Like,
what was the most significant change that you made?
It was the bitches.
Got you.
Like how bro, like pop, you feel me? Like how nobody popped up.
Nothing.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that was kind of like deep to me. I was like, damn, that's cool. Like, you feel me? All his shit was like, you feel me, was solid. It was straight up, straight down. I'm not saying I'm trying to be him, though. Nobody can ever be him. Mm-hmm. Nobody can ever feel his shoes, ever. How?
Right.
How would you?
Yeah.
You feel me? You feel me? For one, I got my own shoes to.
Yeah. But you can take lessons from
exactly.
You
can
at the same time, that's what I was getting to. Yeah. Like, at the same time, it's like, you know, you got people in your life that, you know what I'm saying, help you better yourself and shit like that. And you could just, you know what I mean, try to be, you know what I'm saying, take the goods, you know what I'm saying, from a person and try to better yourself. Yeah. I feel like that's what people are for.
Now,
that's what people do.
Before we wrap up, man, one thing that if you haven't, for the audience that's listening or watching this right now, if you've not seen this man perform, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. Go and check him out. You just, speaking of performances, you just did Once Upon a Time in the LBC.
Man,
shut that motherfucker down.
I was going up. I ain't gonna lie.
In the crowd. He
don't be playing.
And the funny thing is, like, I feel like as far as like, man, like from where I'm from, I don't think you see that.
No. Everybody cool.
Yeah. And I don't know, I couldn't tell you where that comes from. I cannot tell you like where that come from. Like, it's just come from I don't know where it come from. I be on stage in a whole nother world,
right?
On a whole nother level, a whole nother.
I remember when you climbed the The shit at the BET thing.
Yeah.
You don't remember,
You don't remember that shit?
Oh,
Was out of his
God,
world.
I did do
Hell
that
yeah.
You got
shit.
my shit shut down.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad, bro.
Nah, it was for the
Hey,
best
my
though.
bad, bro.
It worked out.
My bad. It was lit though.
It was popping.
Hey, look,
It was
put
lit.
it like
that
this.
should be epic
RJ,
though. That's
put
what
it
I
like
be like
this.
when I come to. I be like, damn. And I see videos. I be like, damn, that's tight.
Yeah.
Low key,
Feel me?
head needs to thank you though because of that. They gave his ass a bigger ass stage. It's like we ain't gonna have this nigga climbing up shit, rafters and
God.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Hey,
yeah,
man,
it's good
my
shit.
man.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
But yeah,
That's what I'm here for.
check
bro.
them out, man.
You
On
feel me?
God, when does the album come out?
I can say that. Oh, August 9th.
Okay. Be like, yep, go
Yes,
ahead.
thumbs up. August 9th.
August 9th is dropping.
August 9th is dropping. We got the listening party. August 7th.
Pretty bitches, man.
Be like,
Pretty-
hey,
Listen,
What? That's
they
the
was-
one.
bro.
That's the one
They
going?
like I had my own idea of who I wanted to put on it and how I wanted to do it.
You're not
I
trying to
wanted,
put pretty bitches on there, right?
no, I wanted
said
a
you get a
female, right?
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure.
I wanted a female, but I wanted. I'm gonna tell you originally what I wanted. I wanted a popping female to get on it with my girl, right? I wanted her to. She was always originally supposed to be on it. I just never. That song is 2 years old.
Wow.
Feel me? But I wanted, because I wanted to, you know what I mean? I want people to see how much, talent she had.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm witnessing this shit and I'm like, damn.
Right,
like,
right.
I want people, but I want to showcase that a certain
Right,
way. You
yeah.
feel me? Like, she really hard. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, for sure. So boom, she did her verse. Then G-Eazy did his shit.
What?
And I'm like, damn, that's God. You feel me? Because, you feel me? Like, that song probably would have been wrapped up.
Right.
I wouldn't have put it out.
Pretty bitches is hard.
I wouldn't have put it out. On God, I wouldn't put it out. They was begging me. Sasha was like, that's the female song too. And this, and I think that's the female
So that's
song
the
for the
standout
record.
one, huh?
Because they were like, oh, you don't got no female shit. I'm like, shit, so what, nigga?
Right.
Shit.
Don't matter.
You know
Remember
what I'm
I
saying?
told you, pretty bitches.
But
Do you feel
pretty
like
bitch.
that's the one that significantly stands out for you? Is that not? I know when it comes to you guys, you don't have like a favorite track or anything like that in that sense. But for you, is that one that's like one standalone? Like, all right, check that shit out. Or is there another one?
That's like, it's like, I'm telling you, I'm giving niggas a 20-piece all flats.
All flats with an extra rant.
I'm
It's
telling
pretty bitches. I'm gonna tell you,
I'll
pretty
tell-
bitches
Alright.
and Friday night. I'm telling you right
you. Yeah,
now.
but
Alright.
I'm just saying. But yeah, pretty bitches. Friday night. That's with Ty Dolla $ign. Pretty bitches with G-Eazy and Bree Carter.
Okay.
They both went crazy.
Word.
Like they went crazy. Like I'm listening to G-Eazy shit. Like damn, oh God. I'm listening to Bree shit. Like damn, niggas can feel this shit too. Oh God. Like the female's gonna go crazy.
Yep.
And she already got her own like fan base too already. Like
Nice.
she like people know who she is.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's tight too to me. I think that's just tight. It's like organic.
Right.
Anything organic to me
You fucking
is
with
the dopest shit
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like
It's going, bro.
it's just going. Like even how artists be going up and shit organically, I be like, damn, that shit tight. I was just
Right.
I'm not no hater though.
Nah. I love it, man. I love seeing the progression of you, where you're taking your career. I love your mindset. I love the fact that you give it all. Like there's
Yeah,
there's no like half-assing it when it comes to RJ.
Yeah.
And the fans definitely need to tap in even more. Grab that album, support it.
Yeah.
See this man when he's in your city, and
Man, hey, I'm probably gonna be in catch me now because
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be in Europe soon. Argentina.
first time
and
going
all that.
overseas. First time going overseas. Have you ever been
And
overseas?
performing?
Yet?
Yeah, probably so.
There you go.
All right, let's speak it in. So we do this. I guess
Probably so.
let's do this on the end. I guess this will be it. But the year can't end without RJ doing what?
Big ass European festival tour.
Festival tour.
I like
that. I like that.
You gotta
man.
say that.
Yeah, it is.
I like
As you
that.
should. As you should, man.
You gotta say that for
RJ.
real. And countrywide tour, I'm gonna do that too. All that shit, bro. I'm trying to get on I'm trying to get on somebody else's tour too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do all that shit. I'm trying to work, bro.
Yeah.
I really want to work. I want to work my hardest and give it my all before this year's up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it up. I gotta go hard because you feel me. We won't got tomorrow like that.
Absolutely, man. Well, we see it.
RJ.
We love it. RJ, the homegrown homie.
Hi.
This homegrown radio Chuck Dizzle DJ Head, and we out.